Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? Can you believe it? It is Monday, November 28th, day 28 of the Gratitude Challenge. So, you guys, if you watched yesterday, you know I had a little accident, a major accident, and I'm like, there go I, but for the grace of God. And I'm still in in deep gratitude for being saved from my own ignorance and that there was no major damage done during my hair catching on fire while trying to smoke some barbecue ribs. I'm just so thankful for that. So today's inspirational reflection is I believe in the power of gratitude. Yesterday, one of my own ambassador friends, Marissa, and Marissa is the host of a great podcast, Heard That. So check out that podcast if you've not listened to it, the Heard That podcast. She asked me, she said, what made you decide to do this gratitude challenge, Jasmine? And I said, it's a stretch exercise for myself because despite all the outgoingness of me and the media and the public speaking, talking live one on one is really not my comfortable spot. There's a lot of anxiety and angst about this. So I'm pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone. But more importantly, like there's just like so much negative news and energy in the world. You know, we're hearing about like inflation, a potential recession. Um, Unfortunately, all of these mass shootings, there's just like a lot of negativity in the world. And I thought, well, how can we counter it? Because it's so easy just to like become a hermit and shut yourself off. And so I know my gratitude practice is one of the ways that I try to I don't want to say balance, but find peace and center myself. I'll say center myself and find peace in a world that was chaotic. So I wanted to share it with others and encourage others if they don't have their own gratitude practice, if you don't have your own gratitude practice, to maybe start your own gratitude practice, or at the very least to think about what you're thankful for. So that was the intention behind this November gratitude challenge. So if you're watching live, I would love to know, what are you thankful for? If you're watching on the replay, please put in the comments or the chat, what are you thankful for? And again, if you're watching live, put in the comments or the chat, what are you thankful for today? Or if you do it like me, what are you thankful for the previous day? So pulling up my list, which I do in the morning in this app on my phone, day one, and it says it's a 29-day streak. Yay! Uh, and if you've been following along, you know my number one and my number two are always the same. So, number one, I'm thankful for my health. Number two, I'm thankful for the health of my loved ones and dear ones. Number three, no major damage from my hair fire yesterday, except like the unevenness of it. Number four, those ribs, they actually turned out really good. so, because there was no damage, I'm thankful that the ribs were delicious. Number five, before the ribs were ready and like in trying to get them in the smoker, I was preparing to go to brunch with my mom and my girlfriend Hillary, and we were not even going to brunch, we were going to dim sum, which I guess is a form of brunch. And so it was a yummy dim sum yesterday afternoon. And then number six, getting some Christmas up in the house. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Uh, do you have any holidays up in your house? I'd love to know. Feel free to send me or tag me in any pictures you may be posting about your holiday looks, because I said that I'm a purist. Thanksgiving is over, so now we can officially move into these December holidays. I'm also thankful for each and every one of you that engage, that comment, that share. It really does mean a lot. And so if you are watching live, don't forget to share what you're thankful for. And if you're watching the replay, I still want to see the same thing. Oh my goodness, I see on LinkedIn. I will tell you, John Altoff. Hi, John. John Altoff is the reason why I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I don't know if I can say the company we worked for, but we worked for another company together, and they recruited me. I was living in Birmingham, Alabama, and they were like, "Hey, there's this opportunity in Atlanta." And then soon after that, an opportunity in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And John was a champion and really encouraged me to consider moving to Minneapolis. He's like, I want you and your mom to come and look and see what you think about it. So, John, I'm so thankful for you, John, because if it weren't for you, I would not be here. And I really appreciate you. And it's always nice to see you on social media. We used to see each other a little bit more in person through the Twin Cities Peer Business Professional Network. And hopefully they'll start their in-person gatherings now that we are in a different phase of the pandemic. But John, again, I am so thankful for you, and it's so nice to see you online on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on LinkedIn tonight. On LinkedIn tonight. So thank you, John. And congratulations on becoming a grandpa and all the wonderful things going on in your world. So, friends, don't forget to tell me, what are you thankful for? I want to know. I'm wishing you all a peaceful night's rest. And if you're watching this tomorrow, don't forget the Carpe Diem. I will see you tomorrow at some point for day 29. I can't believe it. Day 29 of the November Gratitude Challenge. Bye for now.